So, this thing called the triple threat. It's like the triple threat of human beings. And I'm exhausted and cranky. I probably look exhausted and cranky too. But anyway, even if I don't look exhausted and cranky, I'm kind of exhausted and cranky. I'm not exhausted, I'm cranky. And there's a million reasons for that, right? Like you just have one of those days, like I tipped over the cat litter box. Do you know how hard it is to clean or vacuum that shit up? And it's the kind of stuff that you try to vacuum and the vacuum brush spins and just basically like sucks it up and spins it and spits it back out because it's like tiny little pellets. So if that's not enough to drive you to drink, then I just had like more than a few conversations with people who, and I don't know how many, I'm going to quote Taylor Swift, God help me. But she's got this line in this new song where it's something along the lines of like, she's really expressing narcissism dressed up as altruism. And it's like, oh my God, that's like maybe three-quarters of the people I know. It's like, I'm a good person. I'm a really good person. I care about everybody and everything, and I would never, ever, ever want to hurt anybody's feelings, especially some like underprivileged or marginalized person, because I need to care about everybody and make sure nobody's ever hurt so that we can all live in peace together and make sure nobody ever takes anything from everybody. Oh my God. And those are always the people that are like, I mean, like fucking tornadoing, like, where you like sit down and like talk to them for 10 minutes and you're like, oh my God. You're like, everything is all about you all the time. It's just the way you talk, the way you communicate, the way you show up, the way you do things, the way you don't do things, the way you talk, the way you don't talk. And you just kind of like, I have these moments of clarity sometimes where I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking, I don't even think I can say anything because the energy is already draining out of my body. And if I engage or try and use my brain to say anything, and I'm not talking about confronting anybody because my job isn't to confront people or tell them what's wrong with them, or worse yet, what I think is wrong with them or what I think they should do or be. That's not it at all. Um, but but sometimes with conversations like that, you just like, just don't engage. Just don't engage. Just listen. Let people pour their stuff out because you have days like that too. See, I was going to do this today and I was not going to be positive, but even sometimes I'm positive when I don't want to be. Ew. Anyway, but this whole thing about energy and the triple threat of just sometimes I think under normal circumstances I'm really good at handling like people's energy when it's off, but then there's just days where it's like I don't have it in my tank, and today was one of those days. So there you go. So what am I doing about it? Not much. I'm making a nice big dinner for Valentine's Day. And I'm really excited about it because I rarely cook, and I made these golden Yukon potatoes. They're so juicy and good. They're like candy. And I'm Irish, and anything that like combines the idea of sweetness and a potato is like I feel like I'm in culinary orgasm heaven. Anyway, other than that, it feels good to actually say this stuff and remind myself that I am privy to irritations and things that just piss me the fuck off, And by the time I get to the third one, I'm like, no, 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 no more energy. No, no, nothing more to say. No, no more interactions for you or anybody else like you for the rest of the day. And that's that. So I'm going to eat my food. I might even have a little ice cream. And then I'm probably going to go to bed nice and early and just scrunch up under the covers and just feel good about the fact that I didn't like drink or blow my brains out or hurt anybody today. But see, here's the other thing. I am just going to say this as a hoorah kind of ending. I'm old enough and I have enough experience around just like testing the waters of the highs and lows of my own personality to the extent that nothing is this serious. Nothing is this serious. I just don't like being in a bad mood because it doesn't happen to me that very, very frequently because of probably like some of the spiritual development work that I've done. So like when it does happen, it's just like my whole body just kind of goes like, I'm melting. And yeah, sometimes it's a little hard to come back from that. But I'll be back tomorrow. And I'll see you then. Have a good day.